done called my name. They done read the 4 chapters. Now I'm back. Rick Sitch. I've been born again. Master, hit the switch. Igor, he's alive!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
Today we start the season with a away game, maybe the toughest away game in the league. We didn't start well. Then, unfortunately, at the end of it was, I think, a 12-14 points gap from the beginning. And then at the end of the first half, us made 7 points in a row from, you saw from what? And then in the second half, I think that we tied the game. And we even made some voices of coming back to the game. It was 8. It was an 8 points gap. To come back from 24, 22 to 8 points in us, it's not easy. And that's what I told my guys. I'm very proud the way they played on the second half. To score 52 points against us away, it's not easy. Yeah? But we showed a little bit some of our strong points in our team, and I'm sure that it's a long league, it's a long season, and Mons will be a good team.
It was absolutely a great start for us. They've had a tougher schedule. You never know if it's good or bad when one team plays against quality teams and has a lot of games, especially when you start the season. They've had that. They had the Super Cup, and then they were in Turkey and played some games in France. So they had more games than we did. But so I don't know what's better. But I'm very happy with the win. I think Mons is a very, like the coach said, they scored 52 points the second half. They have a lot of offensive tools. We started off playing very good defense. I thought the second half our defense was not what it should be. And we just exchanged baskets, and then finally you cannot do that with a team like Mons. They have too many weapons, and they came back into the game. And but I think we showed some for having new guys, new point guard, and all that. I thought we showed pretty good composure at the end of the game when they made a run at us. So I'm happy with the win, and. We started the last season like this, and both teams were right around the top at the end. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the situation again this year. But we'll have to wait and see.
Your team hasn't played together in pre-season, and now you reach a high level in the beginning. Have you expected that? You missed Jorn in the beginning, you missed Chris, you missed Nate in the
Right,
season.
yeah, and Jorn also. Yeah, I kind of expected it actually, because if you see the team in practice, we have probably the most competitive practices we've had since I've been in Ulst. And as you know, that's a long time. So they're very competitive, and it's like I've said before, it's one of the best passing teams I've ever coached. They're unselfish, they share the ball, and we had one guy, Stefan Jackson, scored 15 points the first half, then Kevin Kruger scored 16 in the second half. It really doesn't, Copeland had a pretty good offensive game throughout, but it's spread out pretty well. We have a lot of different guys that are threats. And for the most part, I thought we had some breakdowns in the second half, but for the most part, we took good shots. We played the way we should offensively. And so it doesn't surprise me that we played offensively the level we did. I was a little disappointed in our second half defensively. I think that's maybe where the questions you have come in, Walter, that guys like Fox and you know, he got in foul trouble. He's really not in rhythm yet, and Chris Young, his conditioning is still behind. But I have both of them, huh? So that's a big advantage this year.
With all the respect to all the players that was today on the court, we're gonna play Tuesday against a team that, to be honest, I was surprised from our results in Turkey. It's Williams, and it's not only Williams. You'll see, I'm sure that you will be in the game. You will see high level players, and that's what we are thinking now. We're a team that. I will say it like this: the club, the team, and myself, we are very experienced. This game is over. We will continue working. We are not making a festival after a win. We are not making funeral after losses. It's for sure not this time of the season, and we don't have time. In 3 days from today, we have a very important game for us. We know that. Everybody, as a sportsman, you always want to play in the top level, and the top level for us is the Europe Cup. If we don't make it, we play Challenge Cup. But we, as a sportsman, you always have the challenge to play the top, and the top for us is Europe Cup, and that's what we are going to do. We're going to continue practicing. Our practices are very good. Yeah. Guys are working very, very good, very hard, and as I said, we showed. Second half we showed. Oops. Sorry. Second half we showed. It's not only basketball. It's character too. Yeah. And you know what? Even the timeout that I took at the end, I didn't took the timeout when it was, I think, 10 points or 11 points. When we came back a little bit, I told the guys, we got to finish this game well because it's such a long league, such a long season. You never know. Maybe the basket that we scored at the end will be decisive baskets for whatever position, Final Four. You never know in Belgium. Yeah? You know, we're in October, and both of us, he is much more veteran in Belgium than me. Yeah? But both of us knows that the decisive part of the season is February, March, April, not now. Yeah? I'm not saying that now it's not important to win or to lose. Yeah? But then it's important. And that's the reason I told my guys and my boys that I'm very proud of the way that they played, mentally even, to play here mentally and to come back to the game in Alst the way we came. That's the starting point that we have to take for the team from now on. You know that Alst is losing in a season, let's say 12 games in a season. I think that they lose at home maybe 2. How many losses did you have last year at home?
I think you got it right.
Yeah. So, and
I think there's 16 home games. So 14 and 2.
14 and 2. So it's for years it's the best home team in Belgium. Last year we lost to him by 20, 25.
25. Last year. Lydia.
Ja.
Hier,
25.
25 points. So we are making a progress.
And you and 3 days later you advanced in
And
the Euro
the
Cup.
qualification for the Euro Challenge against against Polish team away, yeah, and we won by 18.
It's gonna be the same.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
I think it's a good deal. Every time Mons comes here, they can lose here and play great after. We can make that deal.
I said like this: if we win on Tuesday, it's great. If we win by 9, it's a sensation. Really.
And I think everybody in Ulst is hoping they do that too. Not against us, but
You should do it, eh? It's our spot that you guys have. Huh?
That's fine. That's your problem, not mine.
You deserve it.
I think, that, by the way, that it's a wrong way of showing the spots. We won the cup, we should play the Europe Cup. But it's.
I agree.
And
I don't
if
have
you
a
ask
problem.
me, teams from Belgium don't have to make qualification. Why Charleroi has to make qualification for the EuroLeague? And Belgium doesn't have 1 spot in the Europe Cup or 2 spots in the Europe Cup? Why? Why Israel have 2 spots and we don't have? The Belgium league is less than Israel? No. With Maccabi. With Maccabi Tel Aviv. But except Maccabi, I don't think that we have a higher, less level than in Israel.
And today, Charleroi beat Berlin.
Yeah?
12.
Yeah.
Mark, kende die van die dat s'nachts niet kost slopen van honger? Hij kost overdag niet eten van de volk.
Oké,